What's up everybody, how you all doing? We're back with another one, and today we're checking out Ren for Muddy Game Part 3 official music video. I haven't reacted to Part 1 and Part 2, I've still got those yet to do. And do go to Ren's YouTube channel, give him a like, a share, subscribe and all that good stuff. And let's dive into the world of Ren. This is Muddy Game Part 3, let's go. Wow, oh, Ren, he can really freaking play that piano. He just did that so beautifully, and I like how it just how it just opens up. The video starts, and you just see Ren's hands on the piano. That's just beautiful, brilliant. Oh, oh wow. So, I like the thing they've done with the camera as it was just rotating. I like how it's just, you see the reflection of Ren standing there, or sitting there playing the piano, and you can see the reflection in the piano. That's beautiful. And this right here, it looks like he's the way the camera was just rotating, giving that sort of vertigo sort of feeling. No, it looks like he's just laying down on a floor. That's the sort of shot that it looks like. It looks like it's horizontal, but it's actually vertical. It's actually, yes, it's actually standing up against the wall, but it looks like it's laying flat on the floor. That's nice. I like that effect. Samuel and Ren videos. So I like as well that just at the beginning of the video, it's like, you know, it's over 1 minute into the video and not a single word has been said. It's just everything is just visual. I guess that Ren is just setting up the scene of what's about to come. So it's just just setting the scene. And wow, I like the color grading as well. It's brilliant. I like how Ren's just using his voice as like an instrument right now, just like woohoo. That's just beautiful. I just love how he does that, and it just adds so much light to the instrumentation. It's just brilliant. I love that. That's really cool.
Let me tell you a story about a boy named Jimmy. 1 year old and his first words were mine, mine, gimme. 2 years old he was walking, 3 years old walking quickly. 4 years old he was running round the pavements of his city. 5 years old and his daddy told him, listen here son, you gotta learn to be a man he works for what he wants. 6 years old and
Oh, that's interesting. Like how he just said, like at 1 year old, because he was saying, my, gimme, gimme, gimme. Whereas normally it's like a 1 year old's, just like saying, like, not dada, dada. Well, you know what I mean? That's usually a child's first words. But in this case, it's my, gimme, gimme, gimme. And I feel like, I don't know, I could be wrong, but I feel like that's going to play an important role later on. Like, it's going to, that's what I feel like. Like the my, gimme, my, gimme, gimme. You know, and it's the money game thing. So, well, we'll see where Ren goes with this, but.
He's reading, writing, top of the bunch. And when he's 7, his progression made him student number 1. 8 years old and he's praised for unusual grades. 9, his parents paid for private school to nurture the flame. 10, 11, 12, 13, he ascends and ascends. His daddy tells him, son, money is the means to all ends. 14, solving complex math.
Oh, telling your son, yeah, but money is the means to all to an end. So basically, his father is telling Jimmy that you know the way to get ahead in life is to focus, can just run it like off, you know, get the money. What does money get? It gets you money buys influence, influence gains power, which really just leads to self-destruction in the end. But wow, I just like how Ren. You know, what I like about Ren's music, and what I've been listening to over the years. You know, is Ren. He doesn't waste words. They're not just random words just thrown in. You know, every word he writes to for his videos. Everything has a purpose and has a meaning, and he chooses his words very carefully. You know, the attention to detail that this man has, and his level of creativity is just on another level. It's just brilliant.
When he's 7, his progression made him student number 1. 8 years old and he's praised for unusual grades. 9, his parents paid for private school to nurture the flame. 10, 11, 12, 13, he ascends and ascends. His daddy tells.
But there is another thing as well that I just thought of. It's that it's like his parents, like his dad, like just driving his son to become probably what his dad wasn't. And also I feel like, you know, he's trying to get his son to basically play out like his father's dreams, and what it's really like what his father always wanted but not been able to have. So he's trying to use his son to achieve what his father, Jimmy's father, didn't, and or something like that. And that's what I feel like. So he was using his son to put him out there to get into all the good grades and to get all the, you know, so that he can have what he didn't. I don't know, it was just a thought that just come in my mind.
The flame. 10, 11, 12, 13, he ascends and ascends. His daddy tells him, son, money is the means to all ends. 14, solving complex mathematical equations. At 15, IQ 150, still elevating. 16, he develops complex software code that detects weaknesses in cybersecurity protocols. 17, and he sells his vision, keeping the share. Not yet an adult, but he's practically a millionaire. 18, and his daddy tells him, now you're a man. This world don't give a damn about you, so take all that you can. 19, he turns a profit.
The world doesn't give a damn. The world doesn't give a damn, so take all that you can. So basically his father is teaching his son to basically be greedy. You know, just take what you can. So this is basically like they say that money is the root to all evil. The money is the root of all evil, and I just like how Ren just chooses his, like I say, Ren, he chooses his words very carefully. It's just
A millionaire, 18, and his daddy tells him, now you're a man. This world don't give a damn about you, so take all that you can. 19, he turns a profit, stocks and shares, invest in product. 20, double down deposits. 21, his income rockets. 22, he learns the truth is just an obstacle to wealth. If you manipulate the data, then the lie will sell itself. 23.
Money, and money can. I want to hear that again.
Double down deposits. 21, his income rockets. 22, he learns the truth is just an obstacle to wealth. If you
the truth is an obstacle to wealth. So the truth, it doesn't matter what the truth is. It's just an obstacle in a way that you just want to hurdle, just skip, like, you know, just hurdle over the truth, and you know, forget the truth. It's all about making the paper, you know, and what he says, like the lie sells itself. Very, very strong, and this is true. Is, you know, this is so true. This is just literally how the world is, and the basis and the foundation of how the world works. It's all about money. If you got money, if you got the money, you can gain the influence, and the influence can get the power. If you don't have it, then yeah, you're nothing. Basically, you get treated less than nothing. So, money is the root. The money is the root of all evil.
21, his income rockets. 22, he learns the truth is just an obstacle to wealth. If you manipulate the data, then the lie will sell itself. 20.
If you manipulate the data, the lie will sell itself. So, facts right there. So I'm doing a breakdown on this one. I'm breaking down the bars as much as I can. So that's why this video is sponsored by Pausing. So yeah.
3, a life of luxury, crystal and cocaine. 24, he makes the Forbes list, they're applauding his name. 25, and his daddy tells him, listen here son, while you're sitting in that palace, that don't mean that you won. 26, a business shift, he switches business to arms. He's 27, dealing nuclear and shells in Iran.
Oh, so I wanted that again, sorry.
List, they're applauding his name. 25, and his daddy tells him, listen here son, while you're sitting in that palace, that don't mean that you won.
'Cause while you're sitting in that palace, that doesn't mean that you won. Okay.
26, a business shift, he switches business to arms.
He switches his business to arms. The arms, firearms, nuclear, like weapons, and now you got stocks and shares, and now you're arms dealing. Okay.
Alice, that don't mean that you won. 26, a business shift, he switches business to arms. He's 27, dealing nuclear and shells in Iran. 28, inside the Senate, money bought him a seat. He's 29, a role of counsel in the...
he's 28 and he's sitting in the Senate seat. No, there's something about Senate. He's 28 and he's sitting in the seat. And I don't know how that works. I think you have to be, is it over like 30 or over to be able to run for a Senate, and be, you know, to be able to run. I don't know really how that sort of thing works, like the age range and how that works, but okay.
28, inside the Senate, money bought him a seat. He's 29, a role of counsel in the president's suite. Now he's 30, his daddy says you're losing the race. You're just a servant to the king, not even in second place. 31, a big maneuver for his daddy's approval, moving imports over borders from the exports.
So now that he's 30, he still feels that he's not good enough, so he still has to keep pushing himself. He still has to keep pushing because he's trying to impress his dad. This is crazy. So therefore he's getting involved in more and more things because he's just trying to impress daddy, because that's the way that he's been raised. That's the way his dad has raised him from as a kid to the age of 30. And this kid, like Jimmy, like as a kid, he's now be like, this is all that he knows. This is all that he's been taught in his head. He hasn't been taught a different way. You know, I bet, like, he hasn't been taught any other way, but other than to basically to be greedy, to lie to get what you want. This is crazy. But it's great fucking rhyme writing. It's great storytelling. And that is what Ren is a master at, is storytelling. And that's exactly what he's doing right here. It's beautiful.
A big maneuver for his daddy's approval. Moving imports over borders from the exports out of Cuba. 32 moving grams, growing kilos to tons. He's 33, filling warehouses with powder and guns. 34, turf war with nobody to stop it. Blind eye from the po-po inside of his pocket. "35, he gets the call. I'm sorry, son, but it's your father. Had a heart attack, I'm sorry, he's gone. 36, getting pissed off, abusing his product. 37.
Yeah. So now that Jimmy's now just got a phone call telling me he's lost his dad, though, who was basically his guidance. He's just been, pushing him into this world. Into fast money, greed, and politics and everything. Has pushed him into that. Now that he's gone, and he's just saying that he's getting, he's starting to lose his way. It's like, he doesn't want to do so. Therefore, he's turning to alcohol. He's now getting pissed on a daily basis, and yeah, crazy, and just. This is great. This is some great storytelling by Ren.
He gets the call. I'm sorry, son, but it's your father. Had a heart attack. I'm sorry, he's gone. 36, getting pissed off, abusing his product. 37, eyes glazed, disposition demonic. 38, with a prostitute, a moment of passion, heating up a silver spoon and then chasing the dragon. 39, getting
chasing the dragon. So now he's on drugs. Now he's doing heroin. When you're doing heroin, like chase the dragon. But wow.
Eyes glazed, disposition demonic. 38, with a prostitute, a moment of passion, heating up a silver spoon and then chasing the dragon. 39, getting reckless and hungry for power. Daddy's words are still driving him to kill and devour. Makes a move against the cartel, but the strategy's flawed. They retaliate and leave him in a hospital ward. A bullet buried in his vertebra and one in his leg. The doctor sighs and says, I don't think you'll be walking again. Fuck.
Oh.
Let me tell you a story about a boy named Jimmy. He was 40 and he cursed the words, mine, gimme. 41, he wasn't walking.
So there you go. At the age of 40. Like, how when it started, when he said he was 1 year old, and it was my, gimme. And now he's just cursing the words like my, gimme. Now he's falling into feels like now he's fallen into a sense of regret because he listened to his father, who was just pushing him and motivating him to this into this life of greed, and now that he can no longer live up to his father's expectations, even though his father just died, but he still feels that he can't live up to his father's expectations no more, and it feels like he's starting to regret. He's having regrets right now. That's what it seems like. What he just said there, because you see the my gimme is starting to come back full circle.
Let me tell you a story about a boy named Jimmy. He was 40 and he cursed the words, mine, gimme. 41, he wasn't walking. 42, not walking quickly. 43, never running round the pavements of his city. 44, inside a palace with a mountain of gold, but those riches turn to rubble when perspective evolves, weighing heavy on his conscience is
So the fortune of gold turns to rubber when the perspective evolves. Like his perspective on, he's taking a perspective on his life now. Like, what has he become? And what he's gone through, and that the perspective is starting to evolve, and he's starting to realise that everything that he has, even though he feels like it looks like he's on top of the world, but mentally he's not, because it's actually what he's been doing, like to get to where he was at, like on top of the world, with the money and the greed and everything. It's just, it's just really put him in a very dark place, because he's starting to, I think it feels like he's starting to realise that the money, wealth and his power doesn't really mean anything. It's just and he's starting to have regrets about, wow, this is great storytelling.
44, inside a palace with a mountain of gold, but those riches turn to rubble when perspective evolves, weighing heavy on his conscience is the value of gold. Lamborghini for a life, trading money for souls. Jimmy followed the code inside the land of the free. Put your hand inside the cookie jar, take more
in the land of the free. Oh my days.
Of gold, Lamborghini for a life, trading money for souls. Jimmy followed the code inside the land of the free. Put your hand inside the cookie jar, take more than you need. And his example is,
put your hand in the cookie jar and take more than what you need. Yeah, that's what I mean, just being greedy. Because what do greedy people do? They always want more than what they need. Well, whereas like the normal everyday working person, just who is not greedy, is not following his life. They only take what they need, they feel they need. Where greedy people just feel like the sense of need. I need this, I need that, I need, they just always want, they're never satisfied. They're never satisfied with what they have. They always feel like they need more. It's just, and quite frankly, that's pretty much how these higher ups and these people in high places and in places of power, they're never satisfied with what they have. They always feel like they need more. And really what runs the world? Money. Now, if you've got money, you can do many things. If you don't have any money, you're very limited to what you can and can't do.
Free, put your hand inside the cookie jar, take more than you need. And his example is exaggerated versions of me, and it's a version of him, and it's a version of she, and it's a version of you. There's no escaping the blame. The way we live is parasitic. Fuck for money and fame. Caught the music. This isn't entertainment. This is real life. The way we live is lunacy.
So I like that. So this is not entertainment. I'm not just saying this just to entertain you. I'm actually putting this out as a positive message to open your minds and see what's really going on out in the world. Beautiful. I like how Ren just gets out of that wheelchair and he just grabs hold of the camera because he's like really wants to tell you something. Like he's got an important message, and he's got really something that he feels deep in his heart that he just wants to share with the world.
This isn't entertainment. This is real life. The way we live is lunacy. Community declines. Hyperpolarized, always fighting, then we divide. Truth is less important than the money that we designed. Money's an invention.
Yeah. I totally agree.
It's less important than the money that we designed. Money's an invention. Politics from our invention. They all come from people's ideas. Did I mention? Border's an invention. Law and order fuel the tension. It leads to people
Yeah, and money is an invention. As humans, we invented money. Law and order, we invented law and order. We invented divide. Like you can't see the lines that are divided, but they're there. And we as humans, we fucking created that shit. So, and law and order causes tension. You know, because the law and order, everybody gets tense. It gets tensed up when something happens. You know, the whole world gets tensed up. It's just great storytelling. Damn.
Border's an invention. Law and order fuel the tension. It leads to people killing each other. My solution?
Oh, so when he drops that gun down on the ground on the table, you can really feel like you can really sort of hear and feel the weight of that gun. It's quality.
Everything is subject to change. We could build utopias if individuals were taught to use their brains. But if we teach kids in schools to always be sheep and put themselves before the herd if there's more money for me, then there's no future I see where the humans survive. We're parasites inside a petri dish with cannibal minds. Mold will grow upon the surface and consume till it dies. And our fate could be the same without this story to the wise. "45. Jimmy comes home out of the rain, soaking wet upon a wheelchair, drinking again. He is everything he wants, he is fortune and fame. He's a fortunate fool with an unfortunate fate."
No, a fortunate fame of an unfortunate fool. That was a great play on words right there.
Soaking wet upon a wheelchair, drinking again. He is everything he wants, he is fortune and fame. He's a fortunate fool with an unfortunate fate. With a 45 caliber aimed at his brain. 45 a fitting number cause his age is the same. Here's the words of his father, it's such a damn shame. Then he presses on the trigger of a money game.
Damn. Yeah. Well, what can I say? Damn. That was a great story. Great. But it's not just a random story either. It's a story about real life. It's heavily inspired by real life, and is, as Ren said, this is not entertainment, this is real life. That was tough. But you know, it just goes to show this that, you know, money is not everything. You know, I think, what about our values and our real values, how we value ourselves, how we value other people. You know, and we shouldn't define ourselves or other people by their financial status. You know, money shouldn't make someone feel whether someone has a lot of money or someone has no money at all. You know, you should still value people in the same way. You should value people as being humans, not just for being good people, not for being like value people because they're wealthy, not because they have more than the other person, we shouldn't value people that way. We should value, you know, just by their kindness and by the, you know, by how people treat each other. That should determine like how what I'm trying to say is that money shouldn't be, you know, just because someone has more money, they have better clothes, better cars, better materialistic things, that doesn't mean that that person is better than you, because you don't have all those materialistic things and you don't have that wealth. Because when we all die, we can't take that money with you, and it's just crazy. It's a crazy ass world that we live in, and I feel like, sorry, this video is already half an hour. Oh wow, that was just incredible. It's just Ren and his storytelling. This is what Ren is very, very good at. You know, he's just telling real stories. These are not fictional stories. They're based on real life. And I think Ren done a really, really good job on this, with the production and from writing the song, constructing it, to the video. Thought it was absolutely brilliant. The production on the video as well, absolutely phenomenal. But yeah, remember, money is not everything. Money doesn't make you a better person. It really doesn't. You can be broke and still be a very good person, and you know, you still, you know, we're all worth, you know, we all have value in ourselves, and we shouldn't value ourselves by paper. That's all I'm going to say on that. But yeah, if you enjoyed today's reaction, then do feel free to smash the thumbs up. I do genuinely appreciate it. To step out the channel, want to see more videos like this, to do consider smashing that subscribe button, hit the bell to get notified when I upload more videos. Comment down below, let me know your thoughts. Anything else like to see me check out, drop them in the comments down below, because I always look forward to checking them out. So till the next one, guys, be safe, be healthy. I'll catch you in the next one. Thank you very much for watching. Bye for now. Cheers, peace. I'm out.